But is the government averting its mind to the fact that Alhaji Suhini could have 2 SIM cards, or maybe 3, and have Airtel Money, Vodafone Cash, and MTN MoMo? So if you count the same person for 3 times and make it part of your 18 million, you are getting the calculation wrong.
The number of mobile phones in this country is 40 million handsets.
Right.
And so clearly, yes, you are right to be able to state that there are various persons who have all of it. I mean, all the mobile telecommunication MoMo signed on. But in E-Levy, your MoMo is registered in your name. And so once you are doing the transactions in your name, you are not going to be charged. So if you are doing 100 Ghana cedis, 100 Ghana cedis from the various networks in your name, it's one name. But once it moves into another person's name, then you are going to be charged. So if I do the transaction from my MoMo, which is MTN, and I registered with Vodafone Cash, and I do the transactions as well, I'm not going to have that charge because it's one name, which is really what brings to the benefit of the Ghana card, because the Ghana card is an aggregation of every single thing on one single platform.
We'll take a break. So, which means that if, for example, Alhaji transfers 120 Ghana cedis from his Airtel Tigo SIM, transfers 110 from his Vodafone Cash, and transferred 105 from his MTN, the same person is going to pay on 120, 110, and 105. Is that what you're suggesting? One person has been taxed 3 times?
No. What I'm suggesting is that if Alhaji does 100 Ghana cedis, he's not going to pay 1.5%.
But I'm saying that he's transferring 120
on all his
120. He's paying 120 on Airtel from Airtel, transferring 120, transferring 110 from his Vodafone, and transferring 105 from his MTN. He'll be charged 1.5 on his Airtel, 1.5 on his Vodafone, 1.5 on his MTN. One person.
He will not be charged in that order because Alhaji's mobile money network is registered in one name.
Okay.
So he has a singular name for all his accounts.
Okay.
That's what it is. He has a singular name for all his accounts.
So then on which one would the charge be? On which one would the charge be affected? Because when you go beyond 100 Ghana cedis, there's a charge of 1.5. So if it is registered in one man's name and he has 3 channels and he decides to send more than 100 on 3 different accounts, which one would the charge apply?
It's not
the transaction. Defined. Alhaji, would you do 120 Ghana cedis?
No, it's not about whether he would do
100 Ghana cedis.
It's not about whether he would do.
If you are doing 100 Ghana cedis, you are not going to be charged the 1.5.
I agree.
But what if the person I'm sending it to is 120?
So the person is going to pay a fee of 100 Ghana cedis somewhere, but he needs the 20 cedis to do the Famiko, transport in, transport out. So I have to send the 120. And I'm saying that Alhaji has 3 SIMs, Vodafone Cash, Airtel Tigo, and MTN. He sends 105 on the MTN. He sends 110 on his Vodafone. Sends 120 on his Airtel Tigo. He will be charged 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Is that not the case?
Alhaji will be charged 1.5. Anyone who does transaction above 100 Ghana cedis, regardless of your network you are using, you are going to be charged 1.5% on the E-Levy.
So 3 accounts, 3 deductions for one individual.
1.5% on transactions that you do above 100 Ghana cedis.
So I'm saying 3 accounts, 3 deductions for one individual. Is that the case?
You will be charged 1.5% on every transaction you do above 100 Ghana cedis.
We'll see you after the break.
Oh.